in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
In Trinidad and Tobago, there are so many things to talk about. Social issues, injustice, child abuse, domestic violence, political scandals, and much more. On HOTP, we will cover all that and much more. Don't forget, you can catch us every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram. Hot off the press. Hot topics, no filter.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat, I look like it as well.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you can get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the host of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for Gospel in the Bone Ministry every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. For the program, God's Last Warning Message. Hosea chapter 4 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood." Remember, every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message with Gospel in the Bones Ministry, right here on the Street 919 FM.
The journey's almost home.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Well, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the street 919 FM. Let me thank the Heavenly Father for bringing me here safe, sound, and all together in one piece. A pleasant good morning going out to my entire family. Good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix, Mr. Dominic Romain, and their entire families. Good morning to you, all our callers, all our listeners, to all of our viewers online. For those of you that are always locked on with us, it's always a pleasure to have you guys right here on the inside. Let me also say good morning to my friends and family in Tobago. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Auntie Pat and Melissa. Hope you ladies are doing fine. Pleasant good morning going out to the management and staff of the street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer George and his entire family. So, as you know, at this time, we open up the lines to take your morning greetings. So you can call me at 342-0081 and 4665391. Those are my numbers. Give me a call. Give your morning greetings. Send that love out to that special person or persons. Caller, good morning.
Tell them I say, rise and praise his holy name. Give your love to Jesus. Morning, Bruce.
Morning, Mano.
Sina, wake up, wake up, wake up. Yeah, man. Morning to everybody from Tobago. Good morning. Every hear this voice coming from 91.9. Bruce is on there. Yeah, brother. Morning to all 85 Party Street. Good morning to you. Good morning, Gilfan, and good morning, Miss Jean. Carol and Jenny, good morning. Yes, our man, what's happening? Tumanoga. Malcolm and Gemma, is it Toronto? Good morning to you. Miss Faizabad, good morning. Yeah, man, this Friday, good morning to you. For those people who have missed out, hey, Mr. Chance, that's my neighbor, you know. And then you have brother still in. You have Bartaria. Good morning, St. James, good morning to you. Yeah, man, with this fella. Lovely Junior, whip them when you can whip them. Them like people that dotish. Yeah, man. Mr. Tabaki, Mr. Pinal, and Mr. They call him from Central. You only should get in a room and live there. All your children, all your grandchildren. Oh, God. Good morning to everybody. Have a nice day. Remember, give somebody something and say nothing about it. Morning, Vero. Yeah. Good morning, Jackie and Jackie. Morning to Bruce, Sharon, morning, everybody. Just remember, love is the answer. Give somebody something and don't say anything about it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Brucey.
Hi, good morning. How are you doing?
Morning, Mano. Good morning to my family. Good morning to the whole of Trinidad and Tobago. Special good morning to Mr. Monk St. George. Oh, Lord, I forget his name. Good morning to my cousin-in-law, Miss Patsy Street. And God bless. Good morning, Gina. Bless you. Good morning, Mr. Rapuna. God bless you, my lady. Stay safe in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, Brucey.
Yes, my dear.
Later. Okay.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning, my brother. Morning.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. He does appreciate it. Morning, Mano. It's the inspiration for the morning, brother. When I Mr. Bartara, Mr. St. James Rowley Jr., Mr. Chance, the encyclopedia, the computer, Mr. Chance. Good morning. Morning to all who are live, Sister Jenny, Mr. Bego, Sunshine, everybody. The 91.9 family is a whole big family, you know. And we just express plenty love. I want to say a very, very special good morning to Miss Aisha Wells. Miss Aisha Wells. Oh, my Lord. I can't catch myself, you know, from yesterday. I had an epic program yesterday, Miss Aisha Wells. Good morning to you. I love your responses. Your responses are very appropriate most of the times. Thank you very much. Locked on and listening to the topics for the day. Have a nice day, everybody. Call back later.
Yeah, man. Bless. Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you, my brother.
Good morning, my brother. How are you this morning?
Well, it's good to be in the land of the living.
Yeah, man.
It's a bit overcast right now. But I'm looking, you have some to guess today.
Yeah, man.
Hudson. Let me say morning to Sharon, Dominic, and by extension, the titans of democracy. Sister Jenny, Sister Carol, Mr. Chance, my constituency guru, Mr. Barataria, Rowley Jr. Oi, man, I heard you. Miss Fiberman, Chuck Lady, Mommy Salt. It's so much to call, and I had to compliment my constituency guru yesterday. He and Rowley Jr. were brilliant. These people that say never, never, ever was about country. And Mr. Tabaki, better you stop calling this station. You're no good to this country either. You're a waste of time, my brother. You have to get off this station. We don't want to hear you at all on your lyrics. Look on the usual, my brother. You have a safe and blessed day.
You too, man.
Great is the fear, man, will always prevail.
Yeah, man.
Look on the usual thing.
Yeah, man. Bless. Caller, good morning. I lost it. (3420081) and 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Hey, Bruce again. I forget Mr. Mount St. George. But when I see the big one, include him too,
Nice.
Mount St. George and Miss Puna. Yeah. I didn't forget all at all.
Nice.
So, morning to you guys. Miss Puna get well quick. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, people are trying the Bago. Just remember, lovers are say, God.
Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to everyone. I'm silent listener, but first time I get in through, thank God. Hey. Yeah, so I just want to say blessings to everyone this morning. And tell Mr. Tabaki to leave Mr. Barataria and Rowley Jr. them alone from a place that as a young person, I get all my information from all of these people that talk everything with sense. Yes, I just get my information from them.
Nice.
So tell them, leave them alone from a place.
Yes.
Peace and thanks. So enjoy the rest of all your morning. Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, let me take this time to say pleasant good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix. Good morning to you, my dear, and how are you this morning?
Good morning, Bruce. I am great after God.
Very nice.
Right.
And I hear you loud and clear.
Uh-huh.
Loud and clear.
Very good, man. Very good. All right, so I'll put on these phones. Don't say a word. Stay quiet. Say nothing. Every day, no?
You that is zero.
Every day. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world by extension. Listen, I want to thank God for waking this morning in the land of the living. I want to really thank him, yes, because boy, oh boy, every day is murders.
Yeah.
God, all you stop now. And sometimes when you look for nothing. So, Lord Father, I want to thank you for waking up. Thank you for life, for air, for family, for children, for all our colleagues, all our listeners, viewers, callers. Thank you so much for them. All right, Trinidad and Tobago, and good morning to you, Bruce, and the entire family.
Same to you, my dear.
All right, so the time running, no? Today is the 7th already. Jesus. 7th of September, 2022.
Just now, I'm going to be singing Test the Season.
Boy. Oh, Lord, Trini. All right, well, boy. I miss you on Monday, but I enjoyed it with Robert. at least he could be opened to any discussion without any feeling of anything,
Yeah.
That's good. He could sit in on any program because he has no,
Yeah.
So, what are we doing?
Well, you know me, I was just taking a few morning greetings.
Right.
But as you reach, once you have everything open and you're in and you're ready to get in, we could get in one time.
Right, and just to let the people know, we're live on YouTube and also on Facebook. So YouTube is, but tell them the YouTube channel. I'm going to find Facebook here.
Iwer TV live broadcast on the street 919 FM. You can find us there on YouTube.
And on Facebook, it's the Street 919 FM. Yes. Right, so we're up and pumping. All right, so in the Express this morning, headline says, Aria CEO gets off the ground today. Excitement as schools back to normal. Griffith happy as AG's office decides report won't be laid in Parliament yet. Firearms audit shut down.
It's inevitable, It just ain't going yet. Has to happen.
I don't understand. Where's the big... What you have to hide? What you don't want to be laid? Excitement as school back to normal after being advised by the Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association tutor to rest and reflect on Monday. Schools appeared to have returned to normalcy yesterday. Paria COE gets off the ground today. The first procedural hearing for the Commission of Inquiry into the Paria diving tragedy begins today, which will set the stage for the evidential hearing to come later. Is it later?
Yeah, later this year.
Right. The beautiful builder in the hill village of, where's this? Runnymede.
Yeah.
Along Tobago's North Side Road lives a widow raising 2 children, fathered by tradesman Alistair Bruce, one evening 26 years ago. Where is that, Bruce?
Yeah, Bruce on his way to pick up his infant daughter from school. Bruce was on his way to pick up his infant daughter from school when the vehicle tumbled over a bridge down in the valley and into the Rocky River. They found him broken and paralyzed in the overturned Land Rover. How the accident happened, no one ever found out. Say when he died 10 days later at the Port of Spain General Hospital, Bruce had never been further from home.
But what is this building behind here?
The Kimi Museum.
In Tobago?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places in Tobago I haven't been to yet,
Okay.
Cape grade slightly better in 2022, 94.34% of pupils, 28,431 who rode the Cape achieved acceptable passes, the Ministry of Education said yesterday. Brown Kamla congratulate Trust. What's that? The government of the government of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago warmly congratulates Liz Truss on her election as leader of the Conservative Party and her endorsement as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. We look forward to continue excellent relations between our two nations during her administration. Government breaking the law, says Munilal. Opposition MP Dr. Rudal Munilal has called on the government to say how many agreements were signed with public and private entities between 2018 and 2022 to share what?
Secret information with the Strategic Services Agency, SSA.
I'm kind of confused.
That is the claim. That is the new loudspeaker cry.
What? No, I had to come back to that. I'm fine. First day flop The nation's schools were all but abandoned by mid-morning yesterday, the first day of the new academic year, as thousands of teachers heeded their union's call to rest and reflect. Teen charged with taxi driver's murder. 3 men missing last seen in August. Mr. Smooth on 0.5 million bail for alleged assault. Mr. Smooth. Mr. Smooth.
From 94.1.
Be my friend, Mr. Smooth? What is that now?
You know about that?
No.
Where he beat the wife, assault the wife.
This one. No. I thought it was not here. This, not this. This is not my friend. Yeah, I don't.
Well, I know, but I never hear you refer to him as your friend.
Not he. I talking about there's another guy, not him. Sparrow baptized in New York. Roger warns something huge coming. Oh God, boy! All you rest the place a little bit, now, man. Let me come back to a little more normalcy now. Tanko slams Iwer, Trinidad and Tobago running on fumes. God, Father Jesus, in the name of Jesus, Lord. Those are the headlines in the Express. In the Newsday, 302, oh God, new COVID-19 cases, 1 death. Ball in CPO's court, tutor waits before deciding next move. UNC energy sector on sinking sand. Aguela, TKR, love unlike any other. Prime Minister visits Promain's office in Germany. Promain's. Caribbean Supermarket Association to focus on regional food security. AG Griffith will get chance to respond to FUL audit report. Las Cuevas man struggles to get NIS payments. Listen to me. Listen to me, Trinidad and Tobago. This is a real... not just the man struggling to get NIS payment, you know. People, contractors, people are struggling to get a clearance certificate. I don't know what's going on with NIS, you know. Jesus help us. 25 get housing lots in central South Trinidad. Trinidad and Tobago 70s boxing star Walter Peters dies. UNC PRO reject laptop papi show. Is a papi show now? But anyhow, he wasn't there when we had a real papi show. So Mehu, you keep quiet and stay in your lane and in your corner. Stay in your lane and in your corner because you wasn't no way. So you won't know. Anything you're hearing is what they tell you. Yeah. Residents on Cascade murder victim was a good person. Point 14 man, 23 shots wounded. Jail hard labor for new grant man for attacking woman. Freeport man nephew gunned down at home. Lord have mercy. 24 women vie for Miss Universe Trinidad and Tobago. Khan launches her book to highlight Trinidad and Tobago heroes. Is it Sidia's next step? 12-year-old cancer patient's brave journey continues. Sidara's.
Yeah.
Manning dismisses Tanku's call for apology. Scrap iron dealers appeal to World Trade Organization. What are you doing there? What are you doing? No, remember it's Trinidad and Tobago alone.
Them pretending not to understand that, you know.
No, but why are you appealing to World Trade Organization? Landslides fallen power lines in Tobago on Sunday. Tutor Tobago officer, rest and reflect a success. Papa, what success that could really be?
succeeded in frustrating the children and the parents now. Because that is all they do.
Ah, Lord. We're going to the Guardian at this time.
Yes, so headlines in the Guardian. Uproar in Grandy. UNC alderman under fire for racist rant at meeting. Uproar over N-word. The Sandy Grande Regional Corporation is now embroiled in controversy over racially charged remarks made by United National Congress Alderman Susan Holder during a statutory meeting last week. COE into Paria diving tragedy starts Wednesday. A little over 6 months after 4 professional divers tragically died while performing maintenance on a pipeline at Paria Fuel Trading Company Limited's Point-a-Pier facilities, the Commission of Inquiry tasked with investigating the incident is set to begin its work today. A visually impaired student overcomes odds for CSEC success. Maxi Taxi Association warns commuters against traveling in panel vans. AG's office agrees Prime Minister shouldn't lay TTPS firearms audit in-house. Gary wins round 1. What? Yeah, win a round 1? Students in focus group discussion on school violence, cyberbullying at root of problem. Students happy to start school after teachers boycott. Business owners seek new locations days after fire guts Central Plaza. Former addict says his proof rehab works, urges compassion for drug abusers. Customers make use of WASA's 3-month amnesty. Marshall sells out Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Lease recipients in a government-assisted housing plan told, build homes soon or else. Prime Minister Rowley and Proman discuss future projects for TNT. Trinidad's white-fronted capuchin and howler monkey designated as environmentally sensitive species. Okay. 1 new dead, 205 hospitalized with COVID-19. New UK leader vows to tackle energy crisis ailing economy. UN agency calls for safety zone around Ukraine nuclear plant. Emergency repairs ongoing at WASA's Marval plant. And these are the stories that are making way in the Guardian at this time. Anya.
I just sent you a voice note.
Top.
Just now, was it the story you read with the UNC?
That is in the
Alderman.
That is when you click the Guardian, click home. And then you'll see UNC Alderman under fire. You see that?
Right. Is this the person?
Yeah.
Right. So the Sandy Grande Regional Corporation is now embroiled in controversy over racial charged remarks made by United National Congress Alderman Susan Holder during a statutory meeting last week. The statement Holder made during her presentation was recorded, a copy of which was obtained by Guardian Media. In the audio, Holder is heard saying, and I observed the PNM members of council, when they don't have their way, they decide to get on like some idiots. In here, Mr. Chairman, I heard the CEO say today about all your behavior. Why, when the PNM members of the council conducting themselves in a disgraceful, distasteful, and all right, I could say it. I saying it because they And we try to move away and we try to hide. She said in her old nigger gutter rat type of way. That's what she say. They don't come out and tell them these things. We are only standing up for what is right, Chairman. Corporation Chairman Anil Jutaram is then heard cautioning Holder. Other councillors are then heard in the background cheering on the alderman. Then PNM councillor Simon Gill is heard asking Holder to repeat or clarify a statement so that it would be on the record. Holder continued, I ain't call nobody name. I will play it. I want Bruce to play it for later here. I'm playing it. I ain't call nobody name. They can say what they want, and I can say what I want to if the lawsuit come. I am taking that too, and I know how to do that too. I good at that. Me ain't afraid of none of them. I notice the conduct of PNM members of council, and I ain't go tolerate none of that from none of them. They go be surprised in here. The next day they mash me corn. They would be in for surprises to prepare for it. Kamala Prasad Bisesa came here as a prime minister, and the performance of that woman, and in 5 years, what did that woman do? What the PNM did for 15 years. Yeah, in 5 years. And Daga say, money was like water. Chairman Ducharam yesterday confirmed the racially charged language was used by Holder, noting he did not condone it. You hear? So he done agree, yes, it was that. He done throw you under the bus. He ain't even said, let me defend it a little bit. You're on your own. All your good, yes? Go ahead, Bruce. Wait. I want to know. Let me see. Sometimes others come in and I just don't decide to, I'm supposed to have 2 guests this morning. I didn't even talk back to the people and them. And they're supposed to come in studio.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, Miss Felix.
Oh, Lord. I know, remember, as I look up here. Anyhow, and you see when you want to do business, when you want to do business for me in a professional way, you can't be using WhatsApp to talk to people. I have a serious problem with that. Because remember, it's not you're not sure if people have data all the time on their phone or if when they reach that position.
True.
WhatsApp is not a place for me to carry out business. Anyhow, moving along. So we have 261 on the YouTube. And on Facebook, we have 183. Come on, guys. Share the live, na man. I want all you to hear. But, Bruce, can I get the picture of the person?
Just now.
Or do you have to take out the picture or you could save it to put it up? Yeah.
I'll have to save it and send it through.
If that was a PNM person behaving like that, they would not get away at all.
Yes, all right.
Holder continued. Those types of comments made from what side of the political divide? As an individual, I am not in support of those type of comments, he said. That's the chairman, Jutaram. I'm a proud Trinbagonian and I stand with every creed and race, find an equal place. And those type of comments are inhumane, very insensitive and callous in terms of when we live in a polarized system or society. And we should not try to describe individuals with any derogatory names attached to them. And it leaves a lot to be desired for the younger ones to come into the political arena. And it leaves a lot to what type of culture we are trying to showcase. And those comments are unbecoming, and it is worse than third world behavior. But you didn't say that, Mr. Jutaram. You didn't say that. If that was me sitting down there, I don't care, you could be PNM, whatever, those are remarks that you would not put on record, and that is not the way you will go into council and speak. And we need to train our people when they go in. you aldermen and councillors and so on, when you listen to parliamentarians in Parliament and Senate, you hear them talking that kind of language? Why we have to take everything to a different level? Why does the UNC people, you have Anil Roberts, you have Kadisha Amin, all of you all feel that you can talk down to people and talk to people in a manner that's not going to take you anywhere? What these people doing is what they're hearing and feel that is the right thing to do. I have a difficulty, these sacred grounds are being put in a nasty, difficult light for me, You swearing as an alderman and council and a councillor in the people council to behave in this kind of behavior. There's roadside behavior. You going in there to call people old nigger and all kind of thing. What is that? Look, I've taken a few calls. I want you to tell me this morning if you want me to play it for you all to hear. Do you want me? Where is my thing? Oh, Lord Father. Do you want me to play the audio for you to hear? And by the way, let me say good morning to all of you on our Facebook Live and good morning to all of you on our YouTube channel. Do you want me to play for you the audio? Straight and simple. 307
I'm trying to get the
0930 475 7426. Simple. Do you want me? You get the picture already?
I was trying to send to myself here now.
Right. Do you all want me to play Mrs. Crosby?
I hardly hear now.
Yes, you hear me now?
Yes, I would like to hear see the video, hear everything. And when I did the headlines about what Dr. Rowley, some crime, I thought he did thief money. I didn't know that.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Only call us up. Do you want to hear? You don't want to hear. Simple. Do you want to hear? Only taking all your roadside behavior and carrying it in the people council room. Only good, yes? But where everybody? Only get up, the man. Hello? And don't call on my phone, Only my phone can't plug in nowhere.
Chickens. So I can.
All right, so I'm waiting. No calls? All right. Well, we move on to this another story.
That's now. I have something on my end here.
All right.
So, let's see.
We'll move on to another story after.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce. Morning, Sharon.
Morning, Manu.
We want to hear everything. We want to hear all.
Nice.
All. That's what is going on here.
Nice.
Don't hold back nothing. I'm gone.
All right.
Okay, so caller,
good morning. All right, sorry.
Good morning.
Wait, hold on.
Greeting, Auntie Sharo, morning. All of Trinidad and Tobago, Professor Chan, Uncle Dominic. All the lovely people of Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, Auntie Sharo, play it. Show the video, play it. Let the world see it.
Nice.
All right. Caller on my end, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon and Bruce. We want to hear everything. And all.
Oh, God. All right, okay. All right. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Morning, Bruce.
Good morning. All right, okay. You have anything else there?
No, go ahead.
You get the thing up?
I know, we're going to crop it to put it up.
Right. Caller, good morning. All right. I want to, when the audio playing, I want you to put up the photo up, it on the papers. Right. Good. YouTube, let's share the live, Share the live. And Facebook, share the live. 216, come on, we could do better than that. Share the live. Carl Williams say, I want to hear. Margaret Bartholomew, good morning. Sharon, Bruce and Dominic, we want to hear all.
Right, sorry.
Where is MD? Ban Bango? Oh, Lord.
So, Sharon, right now I have the picture up.
Right.
So
people be going, right?
Okay, just now wait. Like I can't have the picture up while I'm playing the audio.
You could have it up while I'm playing the audio?
Just now. I know studying the picture up in a big way. And I can't press the thing for the audio. So, download the picture.
Oh, that is what I thought.
No, well, I have it pull up on WhatsApp.
Right.
Right, so let me see.
Oh, he was going to play it from WhatsApp.
Yeah, just so.
All right. Claudette Alexander, they have no class. That's the word I wanted to use. No class. Yes, Sharon, play everything. They're too nasty. I received the blessings. Oh, God, who is this? I tell all you, don't call on my phone. All right, Maura. Okay. Yes, Maura.
Good morning, darling. Morning, Lucy.
Morning.
Play everything for me.
All right.
Love you all. Running such quick and call on you. Bye, love you all.
Bye-bye, Maura. Oh, Lord. Abel's Maura. Gemma Julian, good morning. Sharon and Bruce, have a blessed, awesome, peaceful, loving, and wonderful day. Please, guys, let us stay safe and reach home. Right. Good.
You ready now?
366 on YouTube, 250 and thing. Yes. So Trinidad and Tobago, yeah.
Play.
I want you to hear the behavior. Go ahead, Bruce. I don't think it have any obscenity in it.
Better not.
But listen good, that's where you could press.
All right, there you go.
She ain't mad cussing out in the council meeting.
Members of council didn't have the way they decide to get out like some idiot city.
I'll have it playing, no?
Mr. Chairman, I heard the CEO say today, I will call your behavior. Why when the PNM members of council conducting themselves in a disgraceful, distasteful, old nigger, guatarap kind of way, they don't come out and tell them these things. We are only standing up for what is right in here, Mr. Chairman.
Be very cautious with the name calling.
I ain't call nobody.
I know that
I ain't call nobody.
Yeah, so that's a safeguard,
They could say what they want. I say what I want too. And if you
listen to Jitaram, listen to him.
I know to do that good. I good at that. Me afraid of that. And I ain't afraid none of them, But let me tell you something how I was raised. I was raised by an old woman called Catherine James and my grandmother. And something she said to me, they're too young to stoop here and too old to peep. And you better don't let me peep. Because if I peep, they were ashamed to walk this road. I noticed in the conduct of the PNM members of council. And I ain't going to tolerate that no more from none of them. They will be surprising here the next day they mash my call. They will be in for surprises, I'm telling you. So prepare for it. Kamala Prasad Sefa came here as a prime minister, and the performance of that woman, and in 5 years, if that woman could do what she did, what PNM was doing for 50 years? What was PNM doing for 50 years?
Councillor Gill, you're trying to make a point or something?
I don't want to end up from Councillor Bennett.
Okay.
I am on my feet.
No,
I am on my feet.
You speak up one.
And I want no disturbance. I'm on my feet.
Was I referred to as a old enemy and I'll get to run from here? Just to clarify, was it stated?
Mr.
I'll speak to that after, Councillor.
Mr. Chairman, I am on my feet.
Go ahead,
I am on my feet. Where was Councillor Gill when I was speaking? Did I call Councillor Gill name?
No, she didn't.
Did I call Councillor Gill name?
Councillor Gill, I will deal with that after. There's nothing for you to worry about. Proceed on.
Because you be a member, chairman of council, as all and get
Bullshit. Mr. Chairman, let me continue my contribution, please.
Yeah, I will speak after Councillor Gill. She winding up. Just now, Councillor Gill.
Mr. Chairman, I am being disturbed by Councillor Gill. I am being disturbed by Councillor Gill. I am being disturbed by Councillor Gill. I am being disturbed by Councillor Gill.
There are no turbulence.
I am being disturbed by Councillor Gill.
You hearing that?
Councillor Gill,
but I don't want to hear what she's saying right now. She can talk after.
Okay, let the alderman finish her contribution, and I will get back to you as she's standing on her feet. Proceed, alderman.
I tell them to stand up in here and say what they want. They can take up talk what they want. But as people make the statement, they're ready to jump in. Now, get the hand, Satan. Get the hand, Satan. Move, Satan, move, let me pass. Move, Satan, move, let me pass. Mr. Chairman,
Councillor Gill, I will address that matter as soon as the alderman finish. So I will explain to you, right?
Finish, Mr. Chairman, what is that problem? How you can allow her to finish, Mr. Chairman, with oration floor?
But who could use more oration slow than all you?
I did
use more oration slow than all you?
Councillor Gill, I did caution the alderman. I did caution the alderman about the language being used.
Oh, move, Satan, move.
Right, I did. If you look at the recording, the minutes, it will reflect that. So
Mr. Chairman,
I did caution him.
Chairman, a caution is not good enough. You're allowing her to finish.
Mr. Chairman, is the chairman? That's the chairman of the corporation. That's the chairman of the corporation.
I will address that, your concern. Don't worry.
Mr. Chairman, we are going backward instead of forward, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I went to two houses. I went to two houses in Blake Avenue and saw people cooking on wood fire. Mr. Chairman, you know why they was cooking on wood fire? They did not have money to buy gas.
Sharon Felix.
My first comment to the whole world and Trinidad and Tobago. That is the most weakest chairman I've ever come across. You cannot allow that kind of behavior to continue in your council and then say you will address it after. You as a chairman, you're weak, Jutara. Whether it's your party member or who. When I get up to tell you what I have to say, it's either you sit down or you leave the council. You cannot allow somebody to carry on in that manner in your council and then telling the person who having an issue you will address it after she finished.
Madness.
What kind of language is that you can, and you hear bull this, bull that? What is this? Apparently in the UNC, when you could behave terrible with no respect, when you're disrespectful, you get the most props. Open the lines. I want to hear what the callers have to say. Okay. So we're going.
Well, under minutes, yeah.
We're going, all right. And when we come back, we're going to
open up the lines and
open up the lines.
So guys, hold your calls. You'll call us when we come back from the break. And we'll open up the lines as we come back from the break. Ah, boy.
Jesus help us.
He's the greatest.
That is a UNC alderman, eh, you will never hear a PNM person carry on in that manner. Otherwise, they would have been disciplined long time.
Seeing that.
I sat in council as an alderman. There's a format and a way you do things. In the Samuel Laventille Regional Corporation, the Tunapuna Corporation, there's a way, all the corporations that the People's National Movement is in control of, and even you are members in the opposition areas. There's a way you conduct yourself. You will never hear a PNM alderman or a councillor behaving in that kind of manner. You mad? Not even people go anyhow. Sharon, do I take? Let me go to the break. We'll be back. That should have been me in council. Papa. Hey.
We'll be back.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for the program The Final Hour with Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr. and his wife Nikki Garcia for the Bible study every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mark chapter 16 verse 15 says, "Go into all the world and preach this gospel for every creature, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation."
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. to the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Law and You, and every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All Night Prayer Live, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, "He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God." Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com. Rock Sundays featuring MC Duke and Selector Kutchi present Reggae and Rockers. On board the Embassy Yacht on September 24th, Republic Night. Boarding 10 p.m. and sailing at 11 p.m. at the Hyatt Waterfront in Port of Spain. Get your reggae groove on. With top DJs, Selector Kutchi, Bruce Wayne, TC, and Heavy Duty. Early bird tickets cost $150. After that, you pay more, $175. For tickets, call Selector Kutchi at 777-7909 and MC Duke at 349-4121. Reggae and Rockers, Republic Night. No oversized schoolers allowed. Don't miss it.
Every Friday, it's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kutchi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day, rock and come in, you know. It's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. You don't know.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108. Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle Tuesday morning from 11:05 to 12 noon. Right here on the Street 919 FM.
Tune into the Street 91.9 FM
every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinal Thomas.
The scripture says, "And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in."
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Showin R. Thomas on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Join Pastor Kelvin Heinerine and friends for The Way, The Truth, The Life Radio Ministry, a Church of God ministry, live on the Street 919 FM from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. This and every Sunday on the Street 919 FM. Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father except through me." John chapter 14, verse 6. For further information, contact 686-3845-349-5178 or 342-7303.
Good, that boat I'm looking like it real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat I look like it was wet.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
So welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're locked on to the Street 919 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy with the lovely Miss Sharon Felix and Bruce Wayne.
I realize when I come in studio, the numbers just be high. And when I stay home, audio doesn't come on at all.
Intent.
Is that a message you're sending? Right.
Oh, gosh.
Anyhow, let me just continue by saying, we're back on the Street 919 FM. You're listening to Titans of Democracy with Bruce Wayne and yours truly, Sharon Felix. Good, so that's out the way. Look, I don't want to say, I feel if I say too much, I might start to behave just like she. So, call me now. Call me. Caller, good morning.
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 You ready?
Yes, Mrs. Crosby.
Yeah. You know, from what I heard there, that lady, she described herself very well. And what she said her grandmother told her, the grandmother told her, be careful if it's too low, they will see. Oh my God. What she did there this morning, she went lower than she grandmother. And talking about the behavior of children these days, the way how the children are getting on now, you see, when they hear people like that who are who's supposed to be in high places, they're just like when Ella went with this thing, this picture in Parliament. I mean, when children see all these leaders doing all these things, no wonder why some of them are behaving like that. And when she's talking about wood fire, the people in our gas, is Dr. Eric Williams and PNM let us know about gas. And I'm sure where she come from, it's the same wood fire she not grow up on. And let me tell her something. I don't know if she witnessed when she grandmother just said she put with 2 coconut shell by the neighbor for their Peter lighted fire stick for light fire for them to get to cook. Okay? So let her be careful how she running her mouth. Oh man, in a government place, this is how they carrying on. People in the riverside used to cuss and get on and bayside and things, but not like somebody who's supposed to be showing example to the world. This is Trinidad and Tobago. When she thinks she in the bedroom or in the kitchen, okay. And the leader to all of them just patting her up because in a way he should have been stronger than that and put her to sit down and put she out. He should have put her out. But in a way, what he want to hear, we describing herself and what who looks like her. Right.
Bruce?
Oi, how one here?
Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce. Good morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Morning.
I think now it has become that black people is bubbly now in Trinidad and Tobago. And I would like to see how the PNM lawyers treat with this, because there's law against that kind of language. In a civilized society, which we are developing right now, that kind of behavior is unacceptable. And on both sides of the divide, they should be condemned. To keep pushing black people to a place with this kind of behavior. And when black people respond, then everybody say we are uncultured, we are uneducated, and whatever. Right? This has to stop. This has to stop. Right? It's from the Prime Minister, they call him Oreo. When you call him Prime Minister Oreo, they call every black person in Trinidad and Tobago. When they use all kind of statements to degrade black people in high office, it's every black person on the ground you're attacking. Right? And this has to stop. I am pretty sure this morning, if that was said against Indian people, Caucasian people, there would have been an uproar in this place. Because there's laws that deal with that.
Yeah.
Take the call. I'll come in. Let me just open the door.
The government and other professionals deal with this matter. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Caller, good morning.
Bruce.
Oi.
Good morning to you and Sharon Felix.
Morning.
Bruce, you remember there was a young lady went up in Sandy Grande to represent the UNC. And they showed a picture where she lying down on a bed with money throwing on top of her. That's her aunt.
Uh-huh.
I telling you, Trinidad and Tobago and knows the people and them very well. That is her aunt. You hear what I'm telling you about, Bruce?
Yeah.
Remember I called on this station already and speak about Sandy Grande Regional Corporation?
Yep.
I know them very good. So my bag of coals it just get dust, right? And what hurting me the most? Her behavior. The chairman could have called on the police there to put a remover from council. You know that too, right, Bruce?
Yep.
So I don't know what it is the chairman really did. You hear what I'm telling you about? The chairman could have called on once it speak to her and she don't want to continue carrying it on. He could have called on the police there, told us that police there in the corporation, remember his whole corporation, to remove her from council. So that was a say against the Trinidad and Tobago. If you all don't know, her behavior was dirty. And to the person who called a while ago on CNC3 television and speaking about Aisha Welch does the same thing. Not on Iwer George radio station. We don't speak nothing about race. Bruce, you know that too.
That's right.
Right? We don't speak nothing about what I like or JW put the person in the place, right? But Aisha does encourage us. Not on Iwer George radio station. They give everybody a fair chance to call and say, what if you're going on the wrong road, they're going to stop you. You know that too, Bruce.
Yes.
Mommy, I come back. Mommy, I come back.
Trinidad and Tobago. The lady went up for the UNC. I was lying on the bed and they were throwing a sort of money on her. That is her aunt. You all have a good one. I go.
Wait. Oh, God. Mommy, I come back. Mommy. What you said, the woman with the set of money, Mom, you sure that? You sure that?
Your name was all over the place. Remember that person?
Yes, but you sure that she had?
You remember that? Everybody knows that. I am telling you, that is her aunt. You hear what I'm telling you about? That is her aunt. So from a bag of coals, it is get us. You hear what I'm telling you about Sharon Green? And hence the reason why the chairman could have done the police to put her out of that behavior, right? You hear? And what
the police? Wait, man, I have to get some more information.
Yes, I'm telling you, I know the people and them, I know them good. You hear what I'm telling you, but I know them good, and her behavior was dirty. And look at what she call up Sharon. Is a white woman talk? What she call up? Shame on you, ma'am. Shame on you. You all have a good one. I tell you, I know them good. You all have a good one. And to the Sandy Grande Regional Corporation, Madam CEO, I speak about it on this station already. And there's no everything what's going on up there. You hear what I tell you about? Only be careful of the right. You all have a good one.
Thank you for... So, let me just read that before we take another call. So, after the... Listen, I'm a proud Trinbagonian and I stand with every creed and race find an equal place, and those types of comments are inhumane, very insensitive, and callous in terms of when we live in a polarized society, and we should not try to describe individuals with any derogatory names attached to them, and it leaves a lot to be desired for the younger ones to come into the political arena, and it leaves a lot to what type of culture we are trying to showcase, and those comments are unbecoming of it. Is worse than third world behavior. I see Chutaram saying it. In a telephone interview yesterday, Holder confirmed she made the statement that even used it again during the interview. We had a misunderstanding with a proposal that I brought to the council table, and the PNM members of council carry on themselves in a distasteful manner. But what is the distasteful manner? What did they do? So during my contribution to the statutory meeting, I spoke about the behavior of PNM members of council, that their conduct is very classless, very distasteful, and they conduct themselves in an old nigger manner. I'm saying it. That is what she said. I did not call any one of them an old nigger. I said that they conduct themselves in an old nigger manner. What is an old nigger manner? Asked whether the word she used was inappropriate for the council, she said, some people may think that, but that is a term being used when you conduct yourself in a classless manner. And how would we class her behavior? how will her behavior be classed? Anyhow, moving along. On whether she would retract her statement, Holder said, I will have to think about it because anytime I would have to retract my statement, there are statements that the PNM councillors used during the finance meeting that they would have to retract. PNM wants her removed by camera. Toco Valencia East Councillor Terry Rondon yesterday called on the United National Congress leadership to remove Holder from the council. I am touched in a bad way by the remarks made by Alderman Susan Holder at that meeting, and I am calling for her immediate removal, Rondon told Guardian Media. I cannot sit down in a council and watch someone who is talking down to people, making people uncomfortable, and her comments of offended persons of color at the meeting. And to make matters worse, there were other UNC councillors, which is truth, clapping and laughing when the statements were made.
Yep.
That is not nice, and I am calling that Mrs. Kamala Prasad Bisesa and the UNC do something now about Susan Holder. The PNM councillors also said Chairman Jutaram did not do enough at the meeting, and I am saying that too, from what we heard.
That's right.
You are weak, Mr. Jutaram. You're weak. You're weak, Chairman. Valencia West Council, if it was a PNM person doing the same thing, I'd say you're weak, because that is not to be tolerated in any forum in that manner. Valencia West Councillor Simon Gill said, we are also asking for something to be done about the fact that the chairman of the Sandy Grande Regional Corporation, Anil Jutaram, executed an inept and inadequate attempt to caution the alderman when at his disposal, which is true. He could have asked her to withdraw, absolutely right, or to leave the chamber, or to cease and desist from her statement, or to have her seat, or even to call the contribution to an end. And he refused blatantly when it was brought to his attention that members were questioning the statement that was said. We asked the chairman to hold her account for what she said, and his response was, I cautioned her, and that it is not a valid answer to or response to that racially charged or disgraceful statement that was made. And it is not something that we accept at the Sandy Grande Regional Corporation. The PNM councillors are called to raise a motion to remove Holder from committees at the next statutory meeting. And I totally agree. And I want to congratulate Miss Councillor Simone Gill for her stance. This kind of behavior is not accepted by PNM, UNC, TOP, whoever P, COP, wherever. It is not accepted. That is not the way you go into these places and behave. You calling people old nigger and gutter, and you behaving worse than that. But you standing up to call people that. I tell all this, the change from the dollar does make the bacchanal and the noise. But according to Mommy, what you does get from a bag of coals, dust.
Go to make sheep, eh?
So we taking your calls. That is you. But all you don't understand, Anil Roberts.
Oh God.
No, Susan Holder. Kadisha Amin. That's they only watch the behavior. They have no respect for office, and they have no respect for places. For places that need to be respected.
They don't know.
They don't know?
They don't know.
If they don't know, well, boy,
Sharon, they must never expecting to be in the positions some of them in, you know. So them don't know. They don't even know how to start.
Bruce, I want to know if the membership of the UNC, if they're happy with that kind of behavior. If they're happy with that kind of behavior.
Seeing that. Them do have a problem with what went on there, Sharon.
But what do we expect? What do you expect?
I think we don't have no disciplinary action, nothing.
Zena, good morning.
Good morning to you, Sharon. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning to all the callers and listeners. Manu, good morning. A special good morning to you. Listen to me. Was it in the council or was it in a fish market in Sandy Grande? Because that sounds like fish market behavior. But you know what? She will behave like that and UNC wouldn't see anything wrong with it because they take that same behavior and carry it in Parliament.
Exactly.
And nothing was done to them. All now they should not be able to speak in the Parliament unless they had apologized. And that behavior that they went on with Miss Amina and all of them, they are still coming back in the Parliament like nothing happened. I find they did nothing about that behavior, so she feels she could go in council with them. But I mean, what example to the youth? As callers before say youth, and they normally have youth Parliament and youth council for young ones to acclimatize yourself to how you would behave in those places. They're not setting any example. They want young people to behave. That's why there's so much of people fighting all out on the streets every day, the school children. No, that is unacceptable. And as always say, that league, that chairman is very weak. I wonder if Mr. Rondon would have accepted.
You crazy? No. Whether it was PNM or any other, that would have never been accepted.
Chalk or cheese? Chalk to cheese. Concern. That these people don't know how to behave and they want to come back in government. Look, Sharon, I don't know. This country going down with the behavior of the elders. Thank you.
I want here. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning to Miss Sharon Felix.
Good morning.
Yeah, so what I can say is very disgusting and non-tolerable, especially in the place it was said. And that lady, Miss Holder, the chairperson, should have called the authority to hold her and get she off of that thing there. And just as you all do, when people disrespect the station, you all switch off the mic. They should have switched her off. Right? So I just can't say, so you calling me old niggas. So I want to tell her, and you go play the disclaimer after for me. Stop getting on like an old coolie. Play my disclaimer for me.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
I don't know now. Sometimes you listen. Sometimes you hear. You listen, but you ain't hear. Ain't good enough. I want to tell some of you all who just want to come on this live when you see Ion, Cricks and Roti, all you stop hiding behind the fake name and come now. Come now. We have a manus, womanus conversation. Don't hide behind no fake name. Don't do that. Take your call if you have it.
Yeah, I want here. Caller, good morning.
A blessed morning to you, Brucey Godfrey.
Morning.
Felix, Dominic, all loyal listeners and callers, all one election.
Good morning.
Miss Felix, you see, when the opposition have civil disobedience, disrespect, and belittle and make sure that that is the order of the day, we have to rise above it all the time. We just have to listen to how they dung in the mud there and they swimming in it. That is why I do it all the time. I'm laughing at them. the disrespectful, yes. The one civil disobedience, yes. Because that is the only how they could get through with this government right now. Imagine a question is being asked. I wonder how old this person was. What the last 50 years the TNM do for Trinidad and Tobago? Yeah? That's so ignorant to me when people asking them kind of questions. What the government, what the TNM do for the last 50 years? What they do for this year and what they do for that? They wasn't living here. They was in a hole. Because if people understand the reasons how the opposition going about to get back into power, they would see that it's not nice. It's very, very nasty. And as a watch them swim in the mud, watch them dab in the mud, watch them eat mud. Thank you very much, Mr. Felix and Bruce.
Thank you. Sharon, your friend is no more. Yeah,
say that, Bruce?
What you said? Your friend is no more.
Who is that?
Mr. Crickson Roti.
Oh, yeah. I ain't about that kind of behavior. I really am not into this mood this morning. It is okay. It is okay when the people that you all support behave in all these kind of manners. But when, as the PNM say, ooh, they ain't say, who you know, ooh, or they jump out. But nobody shall say. I'm saying here, if that Susan Holder, the training she get in the El Dorado Girls Youth Camp did not work. I don't know if that is, I don't know who is that. If that is the person.
Okay.
Who is this? What is this? Hey. Oh, all right. On the Facebook here, I was reading a comment, but I wanted to see the thread to see what it is. Yeah. So we're taking your calls, guys.
I want here. Caller, good morning.
Yes, Uncle Brucey. Me here again.
Morning.
Morning again. Auntie Cheryl will raise your blood pressure. You see, people like those, and that is what that is one of the greatest downfalls with our type of people. When they are given something that they're not accustomed to, because what that lady said about her grandmother, she has behaved 10 times out of what the grandmother tells her. Because her behavior was worse 25, 50, 100 times than all the old niggas that is having Trinidad and Tobago. She doesn't even know what she is. And this is the downfall with our people. We are being given and bribed with a little bit of something, and we make a fool. What she's talking about, what PNM has done for 50 years, and what Kamala has done. Ms. Ola, I want you to go through the history books and write what all the PNM prime ministers did, what all the UNC prime ministers did, and the one only A&I Robinson now, what was done, they did as prime ministers of Trinidad and Tobago, and you'll see the record. You go right ahead and write that. I want you all to write these things and let us see, you know. And all who call in and say about example to the young people, they don't know example to no young people. They don't even have example for their own selves because their mind are so low. You understand? That is their mind are so low. Cricks, Roti, as you call yourself, you are an idiot. That is why you call yourself Cricks Roti. Sorry about this. Because Cricks Roti, it can't have Cricks with Roti, and Roti is not Cricks. What the Prime Minister, who the Prime Minister does insult? When your Prime Minister called our Prime Minister now, all sorts of names, black man, this. And let me tell you something. When the people were protesting on the highway, Mr. Koblarsin and them, Auntie Sharon and Uncle Bruce and the whole of Trinidad say, Monks and just said that. There was a clip that was played on 95.5 that Mr. Munilal said when Dr. Rowley was going down there. Look, the cover coming. And they cut that clip from 95 and it never was repeated. Say, I say so. Mr. Munira called the people bag of alu and all these sorts of things. So don't worry, the rubbish that you all come to say that Dr. Rowley does insult people. Who Dr. Rowley does insult? Who? Tell us. Dr. Rowley speaks like a man. He have not brought anybody. Mr. Nakib called the Prime Minister and the head of our country, the President, Mrs. Paula May Weeks, a respectable woman, an insipid jackass. Where was Kikshuti? You see, this is the foolishness that continues in Trinidad and Tobago, and only in Trinidad and Tobago. And let me get off the radio. Miss Ola, you go to the United States of America, which is the power nation, and I want you to just go on Eastern Parkway, close to Utica and Eastern Parkway, and you will see the amount of born Americans who are there, poor, lighting fire on the parkway to cook something for them to eat in the summertime. You all just behave like Trinidad and Tobago is the worst thing it have in the world. I'm gone.
Bruce, I have someone. Caller, good morning. Simone.
Hi.
Hi. Good morning to you, Simone. Trinidad and Tobago and the world listening. I have Simone Gill on, Councillor Simone Gill online. And she would have been the person objecting out of the Sandy Grande Corporation. Simone, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm blessed. And I want to say good morning to you, everyone in the station, and Trinidad and Tobago.
Morning.
Tell us what it has happened.
So, at the council meeting, to be quite honest, I will say this first. The council has accused the PNM members of, the alderman would have accused PNM members of behaving a type of way. And I would like to say that absolutely nothing happened in that meeting to warrant the outburst by Alderman Susan Holder. I would like to say that first. So the Alderman was given the opportunity to speak. It was a statutory meeting. A statutory meeting is public. Mm-hmm. And she was given the opportunity to speak. She made her contribution. During her contribution, she utilized a racial slur in reference, a specific reference to the members of the People's National Movement members. At that time, I started asking colleagues, is that what I heard? Was that correct? So then that's why there was a delay in the original recording. You will hear there was a delay in my questioning the chairman, because I also awaited his intervention. I was looking at, I was in awe that the chairman, all he did was say, I want to caution you. When the standing orders are clear, he can ask her to withdraw. He can ask her to leave the room. If she refuses to leave the room, he can ask the police to have her removed. He could have ended her contribution at that time. He could have gone to ask a vote for her suspension for 21 days without pay, or to 40 days. There are all of these things within his remit, and he blatantly refused. All he said was a caution. And I have to ask myself at that time, and then I would also like to point out, I'm not sure if when you listen to the recording, you hear members of the UNC laugh.
Yes, and Tom did that.
And Tom did that. And it was a bellowing, when she made the statement, it was from her gut. That it hurt Sharon, Trinidad and Tobago. When that statement was made, it hurt to your core. You felt it. Members were shaken. Persons in the administration were upset, because this is not what we are about. Yes, we understand that Sandy Grande has contention. We have had contention. All operations have contention. But this is the first time in the 9 years that I have been a sitting representative that I have ever been in this type of situation and been called or been referred or have reference to that phrase being used against me and my colleagues.
Let me ask you something.
Not something that we are willing to tolerate.
Let me ask you something, Simone. So were you there when Terry Rondon was the chairman?
Yes, for the 2 terms.
Right. What would Terry Rondon tolerated this kind of behavior from PNM,
circumstances,
from PNM, UNC, or anybody else sitting in the council?
My dear, under no circumstances. Chairman Rondon, and I still call him chairman because I believe he's my chairman. Chairman Rondon, from then to now, will never have tolerated it. He chastised me in the past. He chastised Alderman Piper in the past. Councillor Manglas. Listen, Chairman Rondon, right is right, wrong is wrong. He lives by that. Right is right and wrong is wrong. This would have never occurred or never been tolerated. That person would have been removed from that chamber. It has no action with that. They would have been removed from the chamber. And then we would have passed a motion to have them suspended. That would have been done under Councillor Rondon, Chairman Rondon.
So what is the next step at this behavior? Because let me tell you this. Today on the Guardian, who would have written the story boy, Otto Carrington or something like that. And the chairman is condemning every statement that she made. So in other words, for me, he threw her under the bus.
The chairman has a history of I won't say not acting, but he has a history of trying to play the feel in my eyes, trying to be, But in this instance, to me, this goes beyond politics. This goes beyond politics. This goes to human nature and human behavior. If the chairman had an issue with what was said, he should have been brought to the standing orders. He has been the chairman for 2 3/4 years, and he knows the standing orders. He had too many options under his purview that he could have utilized, and he refused. And in the recording, prior to me bellowing my responses, where I actually heard it on the recording, I was actually asking him to do something about what was done. I asked him, are you going to allow her to remain in the chamber and continue her contribution? That cannot be allowed. How can you do that? And his response to me was, I cautioned her. And he believes in his mind that a caution against a racial slur is enough, and that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. As a chairman of the corporation, he said last night that every creed and race find an equal place, and that is what he believes in. Well, if you believe in that, show it. Actions speak louder than words. Show it, and you should have done something at that time, and you refused to do it, and you were asked to do it by members of the People's National Movement.
Well, Simone, I want to thank you so much for calling in this morning. I'm so happy, and I want to congratulate Bruce. Can you give her? I want the round of applause. I want to congratulate you for your stands. I want to congratulate you for the way you handle this whole situation. Girl, you are a gem. I need to applaud you this morning. Really, 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 really. And I wanted to tell you that in your face. Not to send a message to anybody, to tell you, excellent, congratulations. But I am hoping that there's another step. You want not to take this rubbish and do this kind of behavior?
Yes, currently we are in the process of filing motions against the chairman and the alderman. And as soon as that is completed, it will be sent to the CEO and then made public. The CEO and the chairman and then made public. So we are going through the procedures currently. We are not going to accept it. We are going straight down to the end.
Excellent.
We're not going to accept it. All of the members of the People's National Movement, we're not accepting it.
Thank you very much. So I send my regards to all of you, and give Alderman Piper a kiss to me. Go on.
Not a problem. God bless you. Bye-bye.
All right, dear. Thank you very much. You heard it. You heard it. And I want you to listen to the conversation we just had. I don't want to be biased, you know, but I want you to listen to the conversation we just had. You hear? Listen to the conversation we just had with that young lady. Listen to it. Class. Listen to her conversation. Class.
Sure, right.
We're going back to the lines to take your calls. All your mad, yes?
You have any?
Class, there's set of people, all you sending all kind of, this kind of behavior. We're not accepting that from all you. If it's an Anil, is the next one Dragon Coffin? Listen. So Susan Holder joining. What is this? Take it if you have any day.
Yeah, I want here. Caller, good morning.
Morning again, Bruce and Miss Sharon. A special good morning to Miss Councillor Simone Gill. You see, when we take it from the horse's mouth, there is nothing to compare what is being said. And according, you cannot compare chalk and cheese.
Mm.
I was watching you. What you're getting from the PNM is excellent cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And getting from them is
ask Sorghum Trace what he thought about her conversation with us this morning.
Well, you know what I say? It's excellent conversation.
The lady articulates, she understands her role and function.
What is being said and done by PNM councillors is different to what is getting from UNC councillors. They want to drop PNM pretty much. But as I say all the time, PNM have been doing what they do best in Trinidad and Tobago for the past 60 years. Thank you very much, Bruce and Miss Sharon.
Thank you.
Take it if you have it, or have Miss Crosby here. Miss Crosby, morning.
Morning again. Sharon, this N-word, and they have some restriction about to use it, where to use it, and all like that. And to hear this word just going on all the time in a government high office, I mean, what it is. All these people, some of them, they let down themselves in such a way that I don't know people voting for them. I don't know the leader go have to get, I don't know, I can say all of them want a lesson. Because leader, everybody wants a lesson how to conduct themselves. Okay, that's right.
I'm reading here, Maria Lyons say is a bitter lady boy. What PNM really do to these people? So, I really ask the question, you know. I ask the question on many occasions. We support different political organizations. When it's time for campaigning, we campaign, and when it's time to finish, we finish. But some of these people on the UNC side, boy, or other places behave in this kind of way. It's like a war, and they want to fight. This is not what I thought politics would have reached to. Caller, good morning. Good morning to JB Harper, Senior on the live.
Morning, Sam. Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Sam, you know, I always say anybody alive at a party has some kind of mental issues. No, because you can't tell me everybody, doesn't matter, everybody, tall, short, white, black, pink, blue, yellow, green, act in the same way. There are policies in that party, you know. Because I don't understand everybody acting the same way. You hear about that man this morning?
Listen to this now. Listen to this. And I don't want you to stop. I want you to listen because you're going down that road. Here's somebody put up, if the leader of the UNC gets on a platform and makes racial slurs, calls people names, and blatantly lies, what you expect from the followers? They feel no one can do them anything.
That's the problem. And we're going from here. So next 5 years down the road, what's the next step? I hope, God forbid, we're going to violence. Because I don't understand why. When you listen to people like Anil, listen to people like Mungla, Khadija, I mean.
It's only hate, boy. Only hate this spirit. You listen to Anil. Anil just talk from deep down inside the stomach. With only hate.
When you listen, I don't know what is Anil's problem, because nobody knows nothing. Anil does only come on and they're like an idiot all day, and people are calling and back here. That is frightening, you know. People are calling and say, yeah, I'm here. Get them. And I'm like, what country we trying to, and how you going to tell your son and daughter how to live, how to live? You hear now this morning, she can't change. What she going to tell she can't change? What she said this morning, if they ask you a question. That doesn't make no sense. And more and more these people do things, and they are not being condemned. So it's like you have a child, he or she do something, you ain't telling nothing, you ain't talking. So you know what, the next thing he's going to do, going to be the next thing he better officer going to do, going to be even worse. And then over here, nobody ain't getting called or nobody ain't getting checked, so everybody feels that's the policy and they're doing worse than they were before. Anyhow, that's all I'm listening.
Thank you very much, caller. I don't understand these people, boy. Only hate.
Right, true.
Hate in this land. Only in see God sending messages first, subtle. And all you when change all your damn way, all you do things. You don't like Dr. Rowley. What Dr. Rowley ever do to you? Separate and apart from politics, what he do you? If you could justify to me what he do, I will be happy. But what he do?
Something they ain't get, Sharon.
Oh God, boy, Jesus, Lord.
Something they ain't get.
I have never, ever come across some bitter, hateful people, so boy. 307093047574226. That's the numbers to call. God, I ain't able now.
One here. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Miss Sharon, Bruce, and
morning.
Miss Sharon, we continue to get that. You see, when you have the population and you have the least respect, people will continue to do that. You see, when we get a leader that they get us to start to push back, if it comes when the pandemic, all the names they will call, what they will do, the rising thing, and African people still supporting everybody. We still operating normal like if nothing happened. You see, when we start to take a stand on things, stop traveling in vehicles, stop purchasing. But this is we haven't reached that level of maturity yet where we could bind together and fight for something. And once we're not doing that, we will continue to get this level of disrespect. You understand? Not allowing our children to go to the best schools. You understand? Not allowing them with all these subjects and that they have to get the proper position because people are in place that's bringing them. We'll continue that. Once we could get somebody to mobilize us, and we could fight back, we will get some change. But once that doesn't happen in Sharon, we in for a rough ride. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
One. Sam, I guess with the problem, you know. You see, that 500 million or billion, sorry, that didn't come back in the treasury, cut notes. Who have it? Who can't stand it? They're frustrated because you have a ceremony and you can't stand it. That's why every man jack across on the edge because the harmony and the can't stand it.
Hold on for me. Hold on, Don't hang up your phone. Right, go ahead, caller. Finish your contribution.
Yeah. That's the problem. All the money was, it don't have no use. You understand? So, there was a month that is cutting, not polymer anymore. And the cat benefiting because the cat had a holiday. So more or less, they're watching this morning, and the cat and the little money that they had before finishing. So they're frustrated. They're all the money.
I hear you.
Then they can power. The first thing they're going to do is reverse that road.
Of course. Of course, leave it there, caller. Let me take another call. Olga, Oma, who on?
I on.
Olga.
Yes, good morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Little while I didn't hear you, but I seen your beautiful face on screen, you're nice, as usual. Morning to Bruce.
Morning, my brother.
Morning, Olga.
Yeah, nah. When you see I calling for a back.
I know.
Because I know them personally, eh? And let me tell you something. If you know them, you wouldn't be surprised. If you know the person, like how I know them, you wouldn't be surprised of the behavior now.
Oh!
Right? Yeah, they have a certain way. You know how she reached there? I'm surprised. Knowing the person I know them. Understand? Because them is Gandhi self and born and going Gandhi and they carry on in a certain way.
Oh.
Try to hold it back, but you couldn't hold that back for long. So it wasn't surprising to me because...
Understood. I know understanding.
I'm telling you, I just see, you know, some people just see them because just watch their face and know they're foolish. And when you talk to them, they're really foolish. If you have the eyes to see now. You understand?
But that was distasteful.
Very much so.
But that is joke where you get it from she well, them well enough.
Oh, God. Oh.
You understand? This 51 years I around Gandhi, so I know what I'm talking about. You
Jeez,
understand? Yeah, and then you know how them it look like the UNC like a lineman and thing, and they drink it and they say, hey, you want to walk? Yeah, you want to walk, girl, come. And line she up with that, and she wearing more yellow jersey than anybody else. Like anything, is she in a yellow jersey? I don't know, boy. Them vexing.
Boy, I tell you, boy,
you know when you go in a school and you have no class?
Mm-hmm.
Well, right. It's no class day. I go on.
Thank you very much.
Yes, right.
And to tell you the truth, when you see Olga calling truth, it really bother him. It really bother him. Trust me. I don't understand, boy. Anyhow, it's 7:48 a.m. Today is the 7th of September, 2022.
Hey, just now is my partner birthday, man.
Just now is my son's birthday. Mm-hmm. The 18th, and oh God, I the same day planning to do something too.
English is the 19th.
Eh?
Yeah.
Take that in your ways.
Find you could come down here, Lorry Line.
Morning, Needles. How long I ain't talked to Needles?
And true, Mr. Needles, good morning. I need to have a word
I
with you.
Talked.
I know you're glad Sharon called your name. I need to have a word with you.
Good morning, Needles. Way, I tell you, all the good, yes? All the good and all the clothes. Not me, nah? So, Trinidad and Tobago, you heard it here this morning, and I called the alderman for later here too. I didn't just come here just wanted to talk. The alderman was here, so all you heard for yourself. All you heard it for yourself. We have any calls by you?
No, seen one here. Caller, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hey, morning, Bruce. Morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Well, Sharon, it's follow the leader, the leader, she does get on the public on platform. You hear Anil Roberts and David Naked and the Princes of Princess Song and all of them out there that get on in the parliament. The worst of all the blood is Murilal. In parliament, how they'll be getting on. So they're not going to discipline him.
That is so, boy.
But let me tell you something. Had that been a PNM councillor did that this morning, it would have been headlines on the papers, and they would have called this one and called that one on the TV to sit down and talk and how this and that and the person thing and what the PNM should do to the person, and they should remove the person, and they should do this and they should do that. All that they'll be hearing this morning. But the media of Trinidad and Tobago, it passed. We're not sorry by the way to hear them to be anything, and they're done with that. They're done with that. Trust me. I'm glad that they decided to take it further, but at the end of the day, I don't think nothing comes out of that. It's UNC. Them are nothing to account for.
True.
Section 34, we still don't understand what's going on with it. Who removed the clause on the $1 million bill to allow the bankrupt contractor to go with it? We don't know what's going on with that. Well, again, we didn't ask them no question. We didn't would just print without a print, and they're done with that. Done.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, caller. Well, 7:51 a.m., 7:52, we're getting ready to go to the ads. We were supposed to have a guest in studio, 2 guests. I'm not sure because the person called me and now going through my phone here this morning and seeing the missed call. So I don't know if they're still coming. And you didn't see anybody and come at this time. So, and I tried to call back the person and they not answered. And I keep saying, and I will say it again, in a professional world, when you want to do business. WhatsApp is not unless the person has indicated that they will be on the WhatsApp. They have data whole day, whole night. But I'm calling and not getting, so we'll see how it goes. Guys, how much time again we have for the break?
Actually, the countdown ain't start just yet. It will start in a few seconds.
Oh, it get pushed back a little bit. That's great. That is great. Oh, so great. I'm seeing. I want to tell tutor. You see, the parents who send their children to school, and the teachers didn't indicate to the parents that they not coming to school, and those children went to school because it's passage. The parents had to pay passage for both they and the children to go so that they can drop the children to school. And then they had to come back for them in a haste. I want to know who is going to rest and reflect in these people pocket back the money that they spend. I want to know if tutor is prepared to give back all these parents their cash that they spend. Because if you all know you're going to rest and reflect, the responsibility of you, the teacher, if you know you're not coming, because there are some teachers, we on a chat, right? But I didn't see anything on the chat. I decide I'm not sending Isaiah because I don't want nobody rest and reflect on leave my child in school, abandoned. But while I read in the chat, I see they're saying that you could go back and take up your children. Wow. Right? Who resting and reflect back in my pocket the money that I would have spent? I just asking a question. Is it tutor or is it the teacher to do so? We'll be back. Do not shift your dial.
Give her 2 minutes again.
Still? Which jail is this? Well, I could talk, no?
Sharon, you know Felix.
Yes.
You know how much money it is for me to send Tony to school and then for me to go to work a day?
No, I want to know. How much?
From Carnage to the school is $7. Now, what he experienced yesterday make me realize I may have to start to give him a little more money because he didn't get transport in front of the school, so he was to go into St. James, get a car, go into Port of Spain, and then head to Carnage.
Oh. All right. Papa, you. All right. I want them to understand.
Okay. You know, when tutor want to play mad, they'll have a problem with me. Okay. Just saying. Because like
I'm seeing the person saying that they're downstairs.
Okay. Well,
so you'll have to open up and set them up and we'll have the discussion.
Okay, no problem.
All right. So guys, we'll be back. Do not shift your dial.
The street. 919 FM. The only radio station bringing perfect balance between entertainment and talk. Updating you with current affairs and social issues.
So what, we should just sit down and take the foolishness that's being meted out because of you feel that all you're real bad?
Right? Unlike his situation that I don't even want to go back and bring up and highlight.
You don't have a good record where that is concerned?
Having you in the loop with trends and entertainment. Providing music that lives on.
Darling, I feel the disco.
And
spiritual food for the body, mind, and soul. The Street, 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on The Street, 919 FM.
In Trinidad and Tobago, there are so many things to talk about. Social issues, injustice, child abuse, domestic violence, political scandals, and much more. On HOTP, we will cover all that and much more. Don't forget, you can catch us every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram. Hot off the press. Hot topics, no filter.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle Tuesday morning from 11:05 to 12 noon. Right here on The Street, 919 FM.
The steel pan, the only musical instrument invented in the 20th century, is a reflection of the perseverance and innovativeness of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, which have always been central to our development as a nation. And the steel pan story epitomizes this, carved out of life and struggle and determination, rising out of the spirit of the African drum. The steel pan stands today as evidence of innovativeness, creativity, and passion for life integral to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. My name is Kwesi Paul. Join me each and every Sunday from 9 to 12 on The Street, 91.9 FM.
Hi, Trinidad and Tobago. This is yours truly, Pastor Charles, streaming live from Port of Spain, Trinidad, Marvel Road, 91.9. Our services start from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning from the first, the second, and last Wednesday of the month. We are going to have a T-R-M-E time in the presence of God. We will be praying, praise God, for our nation. We'll be praying for families. We'll be praying for those that are sick and those that are in need. Tune in to the best station, 91.9 FM Street Live, Port of Spain, Maribel.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
You
are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. to the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Law and You, and every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All Night Prayer Live, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282. or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Good about I'm looking like it real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat I look like it does well.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
So welcome back. Just a bit of quick information for you. Our 60th Independence celebrations continues with the Diamond Jubilee Calypso Monarch competition. Come out and see TNT's Calypso Heavyweights vie for the grand prize of $200,000. Look out for preliminary action on September 10th at NCC's VIP Lounge, Queen's Park, Savannah. The semi-finals on September 17th at Naparima Bowl, San Fernando, and the finals on September 25th at the Grandstand, Queen's Park, Savannah, who will take the crown of the Diamond Jubilee Calypso Monarch. For more info, contact the TUCO head office at 623-9660 or follow us at Forging Forward TT on Facebook and Instagram. Embassy is coming to Tobago Carnival, the 21st to the 31st of October 2022. Pickup points are Bonaccord Lagoon, Private Jetty Crown Point. Packages include captain, cleaning crew, sound system, 1 DJ, security. So book with us. For more information, contact 281-4723 or 363-4030 or 324-4227. Embassy for bookings on Facebook or email us at embassycruises@gmail.com. Yes, people, it's that time again where we head back to school. It's a massive back to school sale now on at Sharon's One Stop Bookstore. Get all your kindergarten, primary, secondary, and tertiary education textbooks and stationery, both boys and girls. We carry a wide range of school uniforms, including shirts, pants, overalls, belts, ties, socks, and more. Bring your list and our friendly staff will assist you. For all your back-to-school needs, visit Sharon's One-Stop Bookstore located at Eastern Main Road, Sawa, Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, and 2 locations, Level 1 and 2, Trin City Mall, Trin City. Sharon's One-Stop Bookstore has always been there for you. Call 663-1884 for more info or follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Reggae Rock Sundays featuring MC Duke and Selector Kochi presents to you reggae and rockers and a little bit more on board the luxurious Embassy yacht on September 24th. That's Republic Night. Boarding 10 p.m. and sailing 11 p.m. at the Hyatt Waterfront in Port of Spain. Get your reggae groove on with top DJs Selector Kochi, Bruce Wayne, Heavy Duty, and TC. Early bird tickets cost $150. After that, you pay $175. For tickets, call Selector Kochi at 777-7909 and MC Duke at 349-4121. Remember, it's reggae, rockers, and a little bit more. Republic Night. No oversized coolers, no glass bottles allowed. Don't miss it. Champions, let's get ready to party in fine style aboard the Sea Champion. And yacht lovers, get ready to party on board the luxurious Embassy yacht. For more information, you can call us on 399-5959, 280-7512, or you can email coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Join Pastor Kelvin Harry Narayan and friends for the Way, the Truth, the Life radio program, Radio Ministry, a Church of Life ministry live on the street 919 FM every Sunday from 6:05 p.m. to 7 p.m. For further information, you can contact 686-3845 or 349-5178 or 342-7303. And tune into the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life. The Health Store being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, you can check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp us at 309-4697 or 620-9379. Sharo?
Yes, Bruce.
I was trying to call you back, but you were on the line.
Oh, and I tried to call you back, but you didn't answer.
Yeah, so the individual is a little distance away, but they are on their way. So the lady that is here now, can proceed.
Yeah, because we may not be able to wait on that person.
Yes, right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the camera, right? So you can begin. Right? So just give me a quick second.
All right, so guys, we are back, and it's 8:11 a.m. Remember, today is the 7th of September, 2022. And we have a guest in studio this morning. Just give me a little chance here until Bruce brings up the picture to let you know. We're talking Miss Plus Size, I think that is it. Yeah, JB Appa, text me now, because I know you're locked on and listening. And just in a little while, we'll be back up with the other person. So in the meantime, let me say good morning to all our viewers online, on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook channel, all of you YouTubers. I just see 500 and something and all it disappeared. Share the live now. And Facebook, I ain't seen, Bruce, I not seen no number for Facebook. It gone. The number's gone. Oh, God. You see?
I'll check it out and see.
Apparently, I don't know, I must break down. You know, at a certain time, especially when I on, Facebook just go down just so. What is that? Yes, Facebook is down. What kind of behavior is that? Anyhow.
Yeah, down, I'm going to start it now. Every day is the same thing around this time, you know, every single day.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't
what
understand.
They find our numbers too high or what?
I don't know what.
I'm not seeing the lady.
Just now.
Right.
I'm trying to multitask.
To multitask, okay.
Right, there's the lady.
Right, okay, good. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning. Who's not hearing us so well?
Good morning, Sharon.
Morning. How are you today?
I am excellent. And you?
Nice. I'm good. I'm good. So I want you to let Trinidad and Tobago and the world know who you are and what you're here about this morning.
Yes.
So go ahead. The floor is yours. The mic is yours.
Okay. I must say pleasant good morning to 91.9 Sharon and Bruce. Thank you all for having me. I am Adina Pollard Simon, the National Director for Miss Plus World Trinidad and Tobago, also the Regional Director for Miss Bold Beautiful Pageant Trinidad and Tobago. We are here this morning to make persons more aware. We are not just a plus-size pageant, a new one we are yet, but this is our second year of the national pageant. The Miss Plus World has two divisions, which is the Miss Plus World, that's the junior division from 20 to 35 years. So the finalists are already selected, which are delegates in the final show for Saturday the 10th of December 2022. And the Miss Plus Intercontinental, we have two reigning queens. That's Makila Miller in the Miss Plus World division. And then we have Miss Kara Samlal Singh. She's in the Miss Plus Intercontinental division. So those two will afford the opportunity, just like myself, before becoming a franchise holder. They had the opportunity to compete in Houston, but because of the pandemic in 2021, they were not able to travel, so they competed virtually. Makila Miller, which is one of our reigning queens, she became first runner-up.
Very good.
Yes, like myself, in 2019, I would have competed among a host of countries, and I, as I said, legacy maker, trailblazer with over 18 years of experience in the industry, I would have won my title Miss Plus Intercontinental Humanitarian Ambassador.
So what's the difference between, so the Miss Plus World and division, that's a younger.
Yes, the junior division.
The junior division, right?
Yes,
and Miss Plus World Intercontinental, that's the
senior division.
Senior division,
so that's 36 upwards. And now we have the Miss Bold Beautiful Pageant that is regional. So
that's a third competition.
We have one show will be having 3 crowns this year.
Okay.
Yes.
So that is Miss Plus size bold.
No, it is
not.
The competition that the queen who is being crowned, this is our first year. Sharon, this title was just awarded to me just a few days ago as the regional director. Yes. What happened? I would have represented the country a few years ago. That's in Tortola. So that is Miss Bold Beautiful Caribbean. So persons from different countries in the region and the Caribbean, they are allowed. You have your best of the best coming to compete. So they will have to be crowned or appointed from your country in order to represent in Tortola.
So where's the pageant being held and when?
Okay, in Trinidad, the national level.
Yeah.
Okay,
yes.
The location I can't disclose as yet because it's
all right.
Right. When we finalize, it will be announced. But what we have in the making is we have had a lot of workshop We have pageants, coaching. The girls are doing projects, and it's also important. We have platforms as well. Each delegate has a platform where they believe in. I like to refer to the platform as similar to politicians. It's where you have your belief and you speak your truth on what you do. So it's not just about speaking, it's about actually living it and carrying it out.
Excellent. So are you getting good sponsorship? Are you getting sponsorship, people reaching out to you all?
I must say, thankful to the persons who came on board last year. They are still on board with us. Some of them have, because they have been affected with the pandemic. They are not on board, but we have some new ones, and it's coming in slow. I have approached a lot of agencies, government, commercials, and I want to employ, if I may, at this time, for persons who are looking on, this pageant is a labor of love. It's passion, it's skill set, years of experience. You are looking at somebody who has flown the flag for Trinidad and Tobago in Hollywood, all over the region. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And I have recently started back out on the runway, people.
Marvel.
Yes. Yes. So it's not. There's a lot of sacrifices. This is not just a business opportunity. This is, you see, in years. 18 years plus counting is a lot to invest. And yes, I have a daytime job, as I have seen people always asking. I've gotten a question. Yes, I do. I must thank people like yourself, Sharon, who believe in the vision of us women. I have 3 words as the national director that I live by, and I have encouraged all the ladies. We are about women empowerment. I live by inspire, motivate, and educate.
Excellent.
We need this in this time. We know the challenges we have as plus-size women, but we are overcomers.
That's right. That is so true.
Yes.
But how do you enter the pageant? Is there do you do interviews? How do you choose persons? And is it open to the entire Trinidad and Tobago, or you all go around and or you ask for persons? How do you choose to make your choices?
Okay, now we have our page, our social media page, which is on Facebook and Instagram, and we also have the WhatsApp platform as well, where we would advertise the days and time and venue. So the process, there's a criteria with the requirements as well. Once you meet those requirements, the date is advertised last year, which is 2021, and this year, 2022. I must say thanks again. Nalis is one of our sponsors, very adamant and believe in what we have to offer. So persons go through a screening process. And when they come, there's an application. The only difference with our pageant, it's not the prelims and semis. Once you get selected, you go straight to the finals.
Right.
So there's a lot of things, but there is the categories where you will be judged on Miss Congeniality, Most Improved. Of course, last year we had the talent area. We eliminated that this year. We have the panel, which is previously before the final night, where the girls would be among the judges. That is a judging criteria as well. Then you have the opening number, where they will introduce themselves, and after you go to the swimwear. This year we decided to introduce the swimwear with a twist. Yes, it's going to be creative.
Yes.
And my favorite part of the pageant is the evening gown. That's where they come out in all royalty. So it's not just that you'll come and one of our head judge, he is a man in the industry, full of experience, Mr. Richard Young. Yes. That is also one of my mentors.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so we have
I love him.
I can't give out everything. We have some people on board who are very, very, I would say, full of experience. They bring their years of experience and skill sets to the brand as well.
Nice. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
So you probably can think about entering next year?
Oh, no, I want to lose some weight. But
why you have to lose weight? You don't have to. And we have nobody shaming.
No. I listen, and I am very, very happy for that, because we have some persons who are plus size and a little overweight. Well, I shouldn't say overweight. Sometimes it's how your body be built.
Yes.
And you can't get away from that.
Yes.
And they sometimes ashamed of themselves. And you see, this, I'm realizing this is bringing out yourself.
Yes, exactly. Embracing it. You have to embrace yourself.
There is no shame for any size. My best friend, she died of COVID. It's last year or earlier this year. Can't remember now, boy. First, I tried to block it. She was a heavy person, but when I tell you, nice human being. But and she started to, and I say, don't let that stop you from going and doing what you had to do. Girl, we had a little jalopy. When you see we had to go jump in the car, be all over the place, you know. Nice human being. We need to move away from that. And this is giving people an avenue to love yourself more than anything else.
Of
so I'm happy for this. But I don't mind. You know me, I don't mind.
All right. So
I am for any challenge, you know.
And Sharon, just to add to what you said there, this, as I tell people, when you finish, the ladies, because I'm one of the persons coaching, teaching them the walk, and we have the routine. Not blowing my own tooth, but as I have been told many times that I know you have to give what is due. I am blessed with having the opportunity to work with these ladies. I don't only consider it a work, I consider it a bond, which we are building, because from 2021 to now, I am still adjusting to the word pageant mother. Yes. Being a mother, I want to touch on something that you just said about your friend and the pandemic. Challenges we all have every day. Each person has a story to tell. And I always say, take your challenge and build on it. Because I would have had some challenges, yes, in getting sponsorship and all these things over the years. And I never let it deter me from not pursuing. And in 2019 was one of, I would say, a very life-changing experience for me. And I am now, because I'm connected on the international level as a national director, I embrace it. It was a little is an understatement, but it was a lot to deal with. Still transitioning and navigating. Imagine having to represent your country and have to deal with a murder of a loved one. So that would have been my deceased husband. May he rest in peace. So I say that to say it was a huge bump in the road. All right. Was it easy? No. And saying this, I hope I encourage somebody out there, because there's a lot of ladies who are struggling with self-esteem and self-acceptance. And we never let whatever you go through. I always rate my country, but I start with my community, coming from the vibrant community of Mova, right? When you go to represent your country, it's just not a community. You represent every individual. So whatever challenges you are going through, it may sound easy to sit here and say it, go through it, and at the end of it, you will have a very good accomplishment. Once you pursue. Pursuing is important. The ladies we have this year is a different mix year to last year. We have Tobago in the house, people.
Excellent.
Yes, we have Tobago. I'm very pleased with all the ladies who have been selected thus far for the finals. But Tobago was a bit of a challenge last year, but we continue to pursue. So we have, just to mention, we have Miss Laventil, we have Miss Shagonas, we have Miss Labry, and that's different divisions. We have Miss Carpi Chima, right? We have a bunch of ladies. We have Miss Belmont as well. So I hope we have a Miss Sharon next year.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Olive. Don't push me. I like challenges, you know. Don't push me. Next thing is here. But
don't worry, a challenge sister right next to you here to push you. All right, and I know Mr. Harper is listening. He's one of the persons.
Of course he's listening. He was on the live there early this morning.
Seriously?
Yes.
And I see great minds think alike. We have similar colors, you and I, Sharon. So more encouragement for next year. And Bruce, I must commend Bruce for, in fact, both of you all, for the excellent job you all are doing. And this is what we need, people. It's not just about the talk. We need the support. Because when I had the opportunity to represent our country in Hollywood, and let me tell you something, Sharon. When you go
tell me, I
out
want
there,
to know. How was
that
Hollywood?
was for World Championship of Performing Arts. That's why I myself, I always support every individual from our country. Because when you go there and you have to compete, I had the opportunity to compete with 64 countries.
Wow.
That was in 2007. It was an opportunity that it's unexplainable. In LA, imagine you seeing the Hollywood signs, the things you will see on television. But little Trinidad and Tobago, we always stand out wherever we are.
Yes.
I would have done plus size modeling, ad as well, and singing my own self-composition. For who don't know, I'm also a member of the Trinbago Unified Calypso Association.
Excellent.
Yes, it's in the vein.
Look, JB Harper on the line telling me we're looking for St. Joseph.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I agree with him. Of course. We are looking for all the communities by extension. And I am encouraging from now so persons can lobby. I must say that the response thus far, we are still getting persons who are interested. So what I tell them is look at the page, check it out, keep up to date. And we have in studio right now. She has just arrived.
She reached?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
good.
Michaela Miller, our Miss Plus World 2021
Bruce,
queen.
we can see her?
Yeah, of course. So, and she is Miss Arima. So, you would see and she's very intelligent. You would see a perfect example of what I say, mother proud of her daughter.
Right.
Yeah, Sharon. So Michaela would also encourage you. She would also encourage you to come in for 2023, Sharon.
I'm watching.
Yes, I know. You're seeing production. See? And she's full of confidence. Just like what I was saying earlier on about persons looking on. It's not about body shaming. I would pass the mic over to Michaela because she's well articulate and versed.
Hi, Michaela.
Tobago, how are you? Thank you for having me this morning.
And the reach.
Yes, with all of the Port of Spain traffic, I am here by the grace of God.
I was to say to you all, if you didn't leave early, you will catch your auntie, uncle, and nene because the traffic and then school.
Yes.
It is, yesterday, Monday, I sit down in the traffic and I was sweating. I take off the AC. I say, nah, let me get a little, I say, no. I know if I could make that every day. Now, boy, that traffic is something else. But you're here and we want to welcome you to the Street 919 FM. So talk to us because we were talking to Adina before. So talk to us. Let me hear what you are going to bring.
As my national director said, I am from Arima originally. When I competed in 2021, I represented Arima, and I'm happy to have made them proud, walking away with the title of Miss Plus World Trinidad and Tobago. So as the outgoing... Y'all can hear me?
All right, and now got you back. Bruce, I'm not seeing her. I don't know what's going on.
Let them change seats, Sharon.
All right. Like 919, take over the thing.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm being seen. Everybody can see me.
Yes, we are. Nice.
Good. Okay. Well, like I was saying, when I competed in 2021 for this title, I represented Arima proudly, I must say. And, the support from my family and my extended community really pushed me to achieve this wonderful title, and looking forward to the ladies that are competing this year. I know they are doing their best to represent their communities as much as they can, and I'm just so proud of what they have done so far. And it gives me joy as the first Miss Plus World Trinidad and Tobago to see that even though we have not crowned a queen yet, that the brand is still in good hands and they can, carry on from where I'm going to leave off in December.
Excellent. And yes, listening to the entire conversation at this morning, I can say yes. And I see you all have JB Harper on, and he's a no-nonsense person. Stick to it, and he will ning-ning in your ears until he gets it right.
Yes.
So you're a sounding good. I'm very happy that you're on this morning.
Yes.
And I want to take a little more interest in this. Mm-hmm. So I will offer my help. I like this, because I want our young women or ageable women or mature women to be full of themselves.
Of course.
Too many times we hear women, "Well, to you, I ain't feeling, I'm fine." You always hear people, "I don't know."
Yes.
I ain't feeling like me, because you put on a little, let me tell you, I put on some weight. I put on a little more over the COVID. I ain't ashamed of my size. I'm not ashamed of my weight. Yes, I'm trying to get down a little bit, but I'm not ashamed of it.
Of course.
And we have a lot of people who, they're not motivated by the size, because sometimes too, the husband telling them all kind of thing and whatever. Look in the thing now. And if it's not the husband, it's somebody. You did not make yourself.
Yeah.
And we have to understand that.
Of course.
And not because I put on a little size, I can't feel as I normally would feel. Girl, I feel sexy and I feel more beautiful. I don't care what nobody tell me. I'm sexy. Who don't like it, like a business, sit down by it.
Yes, well, what I really love about plus size pageantry is that we aim to celebrate women at any size. And plus size pageantry is not to put plus size beauty above the standard beauty, but it's just to include us in the grand scheme of things, because we are not exempt from being beautiful and sexy and all of that. It's just to create a platform for women like myself to celebrate themselves, with a high level of confidence and class. And as you said, many women who have, grown out of the age group that the mainstream pageants would usually require, they sometimes feel like they have missed their time, or they don't fit in anyway. And I've been doing pageantry for about 10 years now, and I started so young, like when I was a teenager, and I've always been the youngest in the group, and the kind of ladies I've met would have been sergeants in the army, police officers, lawyers, doctors, and what they all come to pageantry for is just for a period in time in which they can invest in their personal development, not academically, not socially, but more so in their personal growth as individuals. And that is something that I really love about being a part of this community, where we get time to work on ourselves mentally, emotionally, so that win, lose or draw, you come out of this experience having gained something. So exactly. I always tell my clients that I would coach for pageants, as well as the ladies that are in the competition right now. At the beginning of the journey, you have to set out a goal for yourself, which outside of the crown. You have to set out something that you would like to achieve. If it is you want to become a better public speaker, if you want to learn to love and appreciate yourself more, that is something you hope to achieve at the end. And you put forth energy towards that. You give yourself time to do that. So at the end of the journey, there's only going to be one winner, but we are all going to come with something if we achieve the goals that we set out, right? And I always tell the ladies, the judges are individuals just like us. They're going to have opinions, but it shouldn't take away from how you feel about yourself. You should still keep your head held high, because you know that, well, if you're in a competition, Sharon, you can say, yes, Sharon, you really look good today, girl. It doesn't matter about what people say, because you feel your best. And why not give ourselves time to feel good? Like, there's so much sadness and destruction all around us, and if we're not careful, we could internalize a lot of the things going on, and it could really bring us down as people. So if there's times that we could spend working on ourselves and making our lives more purposeful, why not do it? it could be done in different ways, and I've found a bit of purpose in this community in which I represent and this avenue that I've taken.
I agree. Excellent. Well, ladies, I'm very happy that you dropped in.
Yes.
And of course, we'll have to do a second part of this.
Of course.
I need to be in studio.
Yes.
And I think I have to talk to Robert. No, Bruce. I think I have to talk to Robert so we could get a couple of the contestants first to go. Oh, no, we've seen the both of them. Go up there, Bruce. They're going. Right.
Is the background not doing that?
Yes. I want to say, I realize. I want to say something this morning. I'm always pleased when Michaela speaks because she has just represented the brand, and this is what we aim for. Sharon, I don't want to spend a special shout out to all the ladies, the delegates who are listening this morning. I know the challenges, and I always tell them, keep at it. Keep at it. Don't matter, because you have a perfect example of your national director in pursuing and overcoming certain hurdles.
Yes.
One of our ladies, her birthday is within a few days. That is Miss Water Spain. So we are sending special love for her.
Yes.
And I know the message will reach to her if she's listening or not. Sharon, I really support you in what you said, being in studio. I want you to meet each of these ladies.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yes, I would like you to meet. So you are blessed with royalty. You have a queen here. I always tell them I'm a pageant queen at heart. It doesn't matter the title that I added on. When you're a pageant girl, you're a pageant girl.
That's right.
You walk the talk, you live it, and you sleep and eat it every day. So you get to meet the other queen, and
I'm going to talk to our program director to see if we can do it. And do it on Iwer stage, Bruce.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and get them to come up and we could get a little model session to see ladies.
Yes.
I would encourage you. I'm very serious, Sharon.
I'll talk to our program
director. We have a fashion show coming up on the 1st of October.
Oh, good.
Strictly plus size women. Strictly plus size. So you are included. You can never tell. The male will be coming, and hopefully you can have...
Well, all right. That, all right.
He said what?
I'm in that.
You remember when you come on a national level, you're headed to the international.
Yes.
So,
Bruce, you heard that, you know?
Papa, you.
May I just add? My national director, she just spoke about international stages, right? And I want to say that what makes this experience unique is that, we've heard about a number of national pageants, community pageants, but this one allows ladies to have the opportunity to go out and represent Trinidad and Tobago and compete on an international stage, even with the addition of Miss Bold and Beautiful, which I believe you would have mentioned, the Miss Bold and Beautiful pageant. It allows ladies to get the opportunity to represent us regionally. So it is like a new age in terms of plus size pageantry in Trinidad and Tobago, because we get the opportunity to become ambassadors. Like, why not get the chance to fly the red, white, and black in your own way? For me, I've always wanted to be an ambassador for my country in some way, and I'm glad that with pageantry I've been given an opportunity. So the winners of the Miss Plus World pageant for both the Miss Plus World title as well as the Miss Plus Intercontinental title will go to the US to represent us next year, 2023, and the Miss Bold and Beautiful winner will be going to Tortola, right? So there are three wonderful opportunities here for some really deserving ladies, and I hope that next year we can see more growth and, of course, more representation, because it's nice for young teenagers to look at different things happening in society and see themselves, so that they know that opportunities are there for them to pursue, So, we look forward to bigger and better things, and we hope that we can bring back our newly crowned queens onto the station to have a talk with you guys soon. Yes.
Just to add to that, Sharon, I want you all to remember this. There's no other, because I have been getting this question, there's no other national plus size pageant like us. We are the first.
Yes.
And we intend to be around for a very long time.
Nice.
And I always give...
And I'll be honored to keep it there.
Of course. Michaela is not just the reigning queen for Trinidad and Tobago. She is also our first runner-up internationally. So, you know, in pageantry, once the queen who has won, and Michaela has the opportunity to step in. And trust me, she is doing an excellent job. I spoke about platforms, and she also has her own.
Yes.
But I want to encourage, I want to employ, I want to continue, not just now, continue encouraging a lot of plus-size women who are struggling with their identities. Love the skin you are in.
Yes.
Embrace it. There are a lot of positive plus-size women. Sharon, I am seeing you are loving yourself.
Very beautiful.
I love it.
Yes.
In my favorite color too.
I don't want nobody to tell me otherwise.
Yes,
I'm beautiful.
Can you
and for
imagine?
the men who are out there, there are men who are out there who are embracing us. I mean, since the start of this, as the founder for Trinidad and Tobago, Bruce, I have to commend you all. Right? the ones who are doing it very respectfully, as I said, nobody shaming. We are all about positive. You know, we need to, this is something that I would like to sit next 45 years and smile and say, yes, it has reached where, trust me, and from last year to this year, it's a big leap.
Of course.
Yes, it's a big leap, and we intend to do bigger and greater things. So I'm throwing it out to those ladies. Don't sit in the corner and do that pity party. No,
Yes.
no.
You know, me?
Yes,
Everybody can be slim and sexy.
Of course.
It has to have some tickies in the bunch.
Yes.
And don't study all of them who want to say they're looking for sexiness, belly flat, this, and when they get the tick thing, there's well, meat and bones.
Yeah.
Yes, Sharon,
They're calling you every minute, easy girl. When
Yes.
you're going over.
And
More
you know, they
meat
say-
than bone.
They say Trinidad and Tobago has the most beautiful women in the
Of
world,
course.
and
It is
we
a
are
fact.
no
It is a fact.
exception.
Of course,
So,
of course.
yeah,
it is a
I'm really
fact.
thankful for you all having us. I also want to send a special good morning to Mr. Duke this morning. He's on board with you all. Mr. MacDuke. Yes,
Mr. MacDuke, good morning to you.
Yes, special good morning to him. I hope his wife don't take it personal.
No, she cannot be a plus size lady. Good morning, Mr. Duke.
Yes, Mr. Duke, no, he's one of the persons supports on the sideline, and I know I just got a message from him. Again, and a number of people who I can't call everybody name,
Right.
but to the sponsors who are there, who believe
Yes.
in the vision and the goal of what, as I said, the three words. Those three words are so deep, Sharon. That inspire, motivate, and educate. That is what we are about as women. It's not just talk the talk. We walk the talk. We live it.
Yes.
And you know, encouraging persons. My mantra, as I always say, is positivity. So don't
Yes.
matter for whoever is going through whatever, because we all have our story. Whatever you are going through, just persevere.
Of
And then
course.
there's the holistic side to the pageant. Never leave God out of anything. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter
Oh, most
your
important,
religion, your
girl.
status. You know, it doesn't matter where you are from, because as I always said, in order to know where you're going, you have to know where you're coming from.
Correct.
Right? So to the whole community of Trinidad and Tobago and the listening public, all those who are in media land, all those who are supportive, who are about to come on board,
Of course.
we thank you for the air. We thank you again, Sharon and Mr. Bruce.
Thank you.
No problem, girl.
Yes,
Most
you know,
welcome.
for having us.
Of
And
course.
this is not the end. This is just to me. I'm not new to this area, because I would have been here before with Aisha and a number of other persons over the years. I really
Excellent.
appreciate you all having us and continuing with us. So I hope
Yes.
management decides to have a segment with us. Okay? Right.
Also, everyone that is looking on, I'm seeing some live viewers.
Yes.
But
Thank you for the
listen,
support
Nigel
on Facebook
O'Connor.
and YouTube.
Yes. Yes,
Nigel
we see
O'Connor,
you.
that's our singing stars. We have singing stars on this program.
Oh.
Morning, guys. I would like to offer my talent to sing at this show whenever it is
Ooh.
on. If you don't have anyone to serenade the ladies yet,
Oh, lovely.
Nigel,
That's a
I am
brilliant
saying to
name.
you this morning, accepted. On behalf of the ladies, accepted, Nigel. Thank you, Nigel. So,
Sharon,
guys,
what
yes.
what I just want to put in there for persons who are interested, go to the page on Facebook, Miss Plus World Trinidad and Tobago, also on Instagram. The email address, because we have started, It's mpwtt2021@gmail.com.
Yes.
There's a phone number. When you all leave messages in, you will see the icon that it comes up, Miss Plus World Trinidad and Tobago. Be careful because there's a lot of Miss Plus World around the world. We all have the same logo, right? Because it's a trademark. But you would see Trinidad and Tobago. Yes. It should come up.
Yeah, right there. First page that comes up below.
Yes, that's it there. Right? So for persons, yes. See, I saw 91.9 is already liking us.
Yes.
Following. Thank you. So it's the same on Instagram. You see Miss Plus Trinbago as well. So to keep abreast, you see that's Miss Porter Spain. Every day you would see them being highlighted every week in different.
Yes.
And we also not forgetting our important queens.
Yes.
I mean, Michaela say she tells the ladies and they remind me how about being meticulous and being a hard taskmaster. Yes, I am. You see, that's a Scarpy Chimer. So you would see this week, you would see them being featured. Last week we were in again, Papa, I thank the media again for recognizing us because it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. When it comes down to the brass tacks, being the brain behind the brand, it's a lot of devotion. And people, as I said, never forget the Almighty in anything that you do.
Yeah. Jerry Williams, he said he couldn't get on to the chat, so he now get on. Well, you get on in good time.
Yes, and you can
Don't
even
worry
leave a
yourself, Jerry.
message. For the person who would have said what just now, there's the inbox, and they will it will be responded.
Nigel, so you're here, send the information, but still, I will direct you. That's okay. So, ladies, I want to thank you very much for passing. It's 8:48 a.m. And yes, so we will talk about coming closer to get a little more the ladies or as much as possible and do a nice little show. So Trinidad and Tobago, we want to thank you all for passing through, giving us all the information. And sponsors, if you're listening, you want to be part of the whole program, the whole show, you can go to the page and send your inbox information if you want to sponsor.
Yes.
And again, then you're going to WP. Say it again.
MPWTT.
Is MP.
MPWTT.
Yes,
right.
2021. That's for the email part. MPWTT2021@gmail.com. And the page is Miss Plus World Trinidad and Tobago. That's on Facebook. And on Instagram is you'll see the same.
Bruce, would you be kind enough to, if you could get a link and just put it on here?
I was now trying to do it, and I know how to do it.
If you could, send the link on the both, on the WhatsApp. Not the WhatsApp, on the Facebook channel and on the YouTube channel. So the people on could get it. Yeah?
Thank you so much.
All right, ladies. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Look
And
forward
of course,
to see you all soon.
Yes. Okay, my darling.
Appreciate again
Yes.
this morning.
No problem.
And I hope you all have an excellent day like myself.
Yes, we will. Please, God.
Okay, Sharon and Bruce again.
All right, guys.
So
Okay.
I'll see you next time.
Thank you
Sharon
very much.
in the show.
Yes, don't worry. Don't challenge me.
Look
I like
out,
challenges. Look out for me. I love challenges.
Which one I believe you would overcome flawlessly.
All right, ladies.
Bye.
So, bye. Trinidad and Tobago and the World by Extension, we are still on. It's 8:50 a.m. Today is the 7th of September, 2022. And we're getting ready to leave in a short while. But before we leave, I must say to you guys, thank you very much for tuning in with us on mornings. You all have made us the #1 morning show. I don't care what nobody say. I'm telling you what it is. And that is what it is. And I continue to thank you for your support, whether it be on the radio, on our YouTube channel, on Facebook, wherever, whatever mechanism you're using to listen to us. I want to thank you so much. Yeah? Hey, good morning to my darling son is here. What's to say? I see in small white saying loving this. Yes, Sharon, you could take part. Of course, in the pageant. Why I can't? Well, let's stay right there. Well, you're right. I love my little 2-pound fat wrong my stomach and thing, eh? All right, then when you see time, if time has to get a little harder, I have a little fat to lean on. Always stay right there with all who feel always slim and sexy. I thick and slick and right. So, Bruce, you come back yet?
Just now.
We're getting ready to go, you know. You know, this morning I enjoyed the morning. I didn't think I wanted to leave. I enjoyed the interview. These ladies, they're full of themselves in terms of they're happy. Their inner and outer spirit it's flowing over. Thank you, ladies. I enjoyed this. Really, really. Guys, did you enjoy it? You did? We'll do it a little different the next time. Yeah? We'll do it a little. So it's CMS Plus World Trinidad and Tobago. So you can go click it.
Sharon, you're not here, so I'm going to get pictures.
Papa, you. That's okay. The next time I forget. I know you like meat, you know. Although you like plenty meat, you know. So, how much time we have, Bruce? How much more time we have? The countdown come up here?
The countdown now starts. We have...
All right. So I've seen Lawrence R. Gibbs. Thanks for this station, the presenters, and the editorial that bring on a daily basis facts. Thank you, Lawrence. And I must say again, and I must say it, we have to continue telling people. We've waited people there to tell them, oh, God, you know, it was good. And tears rolling out. No, I want to say again I want to thank Robert. And I heard Mr. Chance and other persons when I was there on Monday. I want to thank Robert. The station really has a different taste. The drops are different. Everybody, the people who I would ask to log on and to really be part of the station and so on, they're loving it. We need to keep it going. Miss Crosby, only because it's you are taking this call. Good morning.
Sharon, stand up there with your soul now. The whole body.
But you feel afraid.
For a long time.
You feel afraid what happened, Miss Crosby? You feel afraid to show you the stance.
Keep it PG-13 now, ma'am.
Oh, God. Miss Crosby, you know, I ain't afraid that. I ain't afraid that at all. Anyhow, so Trinidad and Tobago, we're getting ready to leave. Up next is Google. Then we have the VNR show and Aisha Wells in the afternoon. All right? Look, Maura. Maura, you want to enter the show? I'm gone. Baba.
I went and do it for Mother's Day. And Sharon, everything was dressed and the slit on the leg. Oh, man.
Maura, I'm gone. TMI, I'm gone, Maura. Maura, I ain't with Maura. So, guys, thank you so much. All right? Talk to you on Friday morning. Yes. Tomorrow is Dominic turn. Dominic only flying in and out, but he not bringing back nothing for us. I'm going to fix it. Dominic. All right.
So you go fight up with that.
Yeah. He ain't bringing nothing for me. I will fix that. Right.
Oh,
so, I'm out of here. Talk to you tomorrow, please God. Ciao.
The Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Hilda Cunningham, a.k.a. Hilly Hills. of Country Trace Fanny Village, Point Fortin, at the age of 55 years on Tuesday, the 30th of August 2022, at the San Fernando General Hospital. She will be lovingly remembered as the daughter of the late Hilton and Ethel Cunningham, mother of Jalicia Cunningham Cornwall and Janelle Cunningham, grandmother of Jaslyn and Jalea Cornwall, sister of Glenroy, Robert, Leroy, deceased, Garth, Colleen, and Glenda, aunt of many, cousin of many, in-law of Kareem Cornwall, Michael, Janice, and Michelle, relative of the Cunningham, Alexander, Campbell, and Clark families and others, friend of many. The funeral service for the late Hilda Cunningham, aka Hilly Hills, will take place on Thursday, the 8th of September 2022 at St. Anthony's Roman Catholic Church, Guapo, Cap de Ville, Main Road, Point Fortin, thence to the Point Fortin Cemetery. Inquiries can be made at Elite Funeral Homes Limited at 648-3462.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
In Trinidad and Tobago, there are so many things to talk about. Social issues, injustice, child abuse, domestic violence, political scandals, and much more. On HODP, we will cover all that and much more. Don't forget, you can catch us every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram. Hot off the press. Hot topics, no filter.
Reggae Rock Sundays featuring MC Duke and Selector Kutchi present Reggae and Rockers. On board the Embassy Yacht on September 24th, Republic Night. Boarding 10 p.m. and sailing at 11 p.m. at the Hyatt Waterfront in Port of Spain. Get your reggae groove on. With top DJs, Selector Kutchi, Bruce Wayne, TC.